Recently, IGN released a review for Overwatch and gave the game a 10 out of 10, and I want to respond to some of the backlash on Twitter. More specifically, the claim that Overwatch or any online game cannot be classified as a masterpiece, because while I personally don't think Overwatch is a masterpiece by a large extent, I personally also don't think it should be excluded from being a masterpiece because it is an online-only game. Games should not be classified as a masterpiece forever, being timeless, as it should always come down to the experience of the players at the current time playing the game. Super Mario Bros., for example, is a game that by far now is outdated to anybody playing the game nowadays, yet can be considered a masterpiece for what it did at the time. The experience it gave players was revolutionary for the platform genre. Whilst I'm not arguing Overwatch is revolutionary, it can definitely give players in the game the same amount of fun people would have had back then with Mario. Overwatch is a game really fun for me, not a masterpiece still, but as you can see with my countless hours spent on the game, and in the future, when I look back, I will not consider the experience of the game to be less because of the joy I got from playing it then. That experience will still always be with me, and I would think it would ever be rational for me to call it a masterpiece. Also, I think it's definitely rational for anybody to call the game a masterpiece for now, because the game has such a large fan base with loads of devoted players. You've got to think that the game is clearly doing something right for it to be played by so many people. And to be honest, I do not think Overwatch is a masterpiece again, for me personally. I just think any online game such as Fortnite, Apex Legends, and even games like Counter-Strike should not be discredited for masterpiece quality games just because they're online only. Hell, I don't care what personally you think is a masterpiece, because games out there like Fortnite I do not like, but I would never invalidate someone for calling it a masterpiece because I can see that the game so many people have loved it, and for it to be a masterpiece of its time is kind of rational to me. And to be honest, I don't even think IGN are honest. When they gave Overwatch a 10 out of 10 is all because of business practice for them to be on good terms with Blizzard and get exclusive access to their content. Then also you should probably never even listen to IGN in the first place, because in their Pokemon RS review they gave a game a negative because of, quote, too much water. Yeah, those guys are clearly not prodigies and being critics.